Going on, everybody? Tone House and Y. Just making another quick update here. I just wanted to apologize beforehand. I was hoping on recording this while I was doing it, using my GoPro, like the headband, so that we get that perspective and just see what I'm doing. I'm having some issues with it right now as far as my memory stick. It's giving me issues, so I'm just using the iPhone for right now. So really, I'm just going to be doing the work and then just going back in and talking about it. I didn't really do much since the last video. It's only actually been like 2 days, something like that. I did go ahead and remove the radiator. Radiator's out and the fan. I actually also removed the undertail, battery tray, all that. Remove the battery. Remove most of the electronics, kill switch, rear turn signals, all that, and completely remove the wiring harness. Now be sure to mark any wires. If you're not going to be sure, you could remember what you got here. You could do little stuff like that right here. Label them. These are for the injector, not the injectors, I apologize, the coils. Label those. Also the ones going into the rail system on the throttle body. Pretty much everything else is simple, plug and play. So yeah, the next step, pretty much gonna drop the engine down. I still gotta take off the exhaust here off the rear. It's not even a bolt on anymore. This model does come with a bolt on. This is a D&D off of my friend's old 04 1000, and it's a slip-on. So I just did a little, there's some pipe here, bent it, clamped it in there. Works good. No real leak to speak of as far as exhaust goes. So I just got to pop that off. I'm going to take it all out. Since I'm doing a complete swap, I'm going to leave the headers attached, all that, just drop it as a single unit. It's really only about, I think, 8 bolts. You got one here, and on the opposite side, this is where your frame sliders would also go. Also holds up onto the head there. You have 2 here, 1 here, and on the opposite side, that's a bolt through there. You have this here, and the opposite side is, see if you can see, there's no real light in here. Right here, it actually goes in. It would be like a bolt almost. I will show you the tool. Specialty tool, you can get it, I'm sure, online. I just went down to the dealership out here, Maxim Motorsports. Actually, where I purchased the bike originally. It was like 15 bucks, nothing serious, and you can use it to take off the motor mount, and you can use it to take off the front rim, which is great because it also has that recessed bolt in there. Here's the tool. Hex axle tool also works. $24, I stand corrected. $24.95. Still, this is a multiple tool, as you can see here. And what you would do is just stick it in there, whichever one fits. Like here for the rim, it would go in, and you would use the 24. So you put your socket, wrench, whatever on the end here. Same principle in the motor mount. 24, crank that, hold that side, That's pretty simple. It's actually really easy, man. If you know anything about, put that there. Take care of that later. If you know anything about mechanics, like at least just a little bit mechanically inclined, I mean, it's not that hard. So don't be scared. And I tell all my friends, you know, they're like, scared. I don't know if I want to start ripping my bike apart. I mean, you might as well learn. It ain't hard. Take it apart, man. Put it back together. Save yourself a ton of money. Give yourself some satisfaction. Satisfaction far outweighs the little bit of stress that you'll have doing this. If you ever have problems, man, there's YouTube and there's forums. That's how I pretty much learned, you know. Worked on cars and, you know, dirt bikes and shit when I was younger. Just get your hands dirty. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, I'm going to be taking the ignition off of this one here. We'll bring it outside in the next day or so. Put it on the 750 I have out there in the shed, the 04 750. Throw my battery in there. Actually have